Hey everybody and welcome to block 108. I'm in Marburg now, but I'm about to leave to Frankfurt. I'm going to take the train. And what I want to talk with you about today is an article I read yesterday in the Süddeutsche Zeitung. I will put the link down in the description. Also be aware that the link is of course the German, or the text behind the link is in German because it's a German newspaper. The newspaper was about a teacher from, I think, from Bavaria, and he had the subject combination physics and mathematics, and maybe a little bit out of interest, it came to the situation that he was that they reduced his hours. There's no train coming. They reduced his hours at school, which he was obligatory to teach, and instead of those, I think they reduced 4 hours away from his not curricula, but from his hours he had to teach. And in those 4 hours he should take care of the IT systems in the school. So they had some computer pools students could use, and some other IT infrastructure he was he should take care of in those 4 hours. The problem with those 4 hours is that they usually don't suffice in time to compensate the amount of work one has to do, or especially one teacher has to do, in order to keep everything up running. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because this article was actually put into context of recent ideas to broaden the digitalization of the schools with a certain amount of money, which which is going to be put or given to the schools in order that they can broaden their digital portfolio when it comes to infrastructure. And so what the article mainly emphasized, I of course have a certain reduction of the topic right now, is that if you have like only teachers who take care of that and who actually don't have the necessary reduction of hours which they need in order to keep everything up and running, then even the best interests won't, even the largest sum of money will make this digitalization efforts successful for schools. So, but what actually, so and here are my 2 cents on that topic. I will keep that really short because of course my train is coming and I also don't want to bore you, but maybe we can broaden the discussion afterwards a little bit in the comment section, or you can maybe make an answering video and send it to me. But what really my 2 cents are is that the problem with this idea is that you still have these computer pools and laptops which would be necessary inside of computer rooms, and that you would have teachers who would be responsible for taking care of this. But if you would choose another path or another setting, like a bring your own device setting where everybody brings his own mobile devices with them, be it laptops or maybe tablet computers or even smartphones, you wouldn't have such a big workload for teachers to take care of all this IT infrastructure in schools, but instead they could really focus their work energy on maybe problems or maintenance of servers or Wi-Fi access points or something like this. Or maybe on the management of accounts for teachers and students. So maybe we have to, before we put the money or give the money to the schools and say, hey, here, make something cool with it, make some build up some IT infrastructure, we first have to maybe find a common ground on what IT infrastructure we want to have in the future for the schools, and how we can maybe find a model that will first take the necessary steps in terms of modernization and digitalization in schools, but on the other side also is maybe not so high maintenance and doesn't create a lot of workload for teachers who would be responsible for those systems. Yeah, that's maybe my 2 cents. I know that, of course, that with 100% bring your device setting, you would have some didactical and even social implications, like what's with students who can't afford like proper mobile devices. But I think the solution for those problems would be, in the end, more easy to find than actually having to build up computer rooms or laptop classes or whatever in all the schools. Okay, so my train is about to come and I'm going home, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you would maybe leave some comments if you like what I do. Maybe leave a subscription or a like. See you soon, bye.